Hello everyone and welcome back to Aardman Reviews, and today we're discussing Wallace and Gromit, A Vengeance Most Foul. I was both intrigued and worried about this movie because I must admit The Wrong Trousers is a very influential movie for me. It's one of the first movies I remember seeing as a child that really imprinted itself on me, where I actually acknowledged the filmmaking aspects to it all. Of course, it's quite obvious because of the claymation aspects to things, but also with the actual craft and the pacing and the music and the intensity, particularly in that final showdown with the train tracks that they're placing whilst chasing each other around the kitchen. If you really look at that scene, it is just perfection in its editing, its pacing, its music, and it holds up time and time and time again. And Feathers McGraw is an incredible villain who's built up quite a legend and a reputation over the years. So I was worried to see them come back to it and potentially ruin the good work that had already been done. Especially when you consider just how bad Chicken Run 2 was. My God, was that an unnecessary sequel. So of course I did have some reservations and doubt that this movie might end up a dud like Chicken Run 2. But thankfully, my fears were very quickly squashed. Let's get into the positives of A Vengeance Most Foul. First of all, the animation has somehow taken yet another hugely impressive step forward. I've always found Aardman animation impressive, but this somehow feels cleaner, sharper, smoother. It has more motion to it at times. The water is very impressive. There's many an occasion where I couldn't help but be wowed by water. But it is that good. There's definitely a confidence to this animation now. The fact that you get to see so much more of Wallace and Gromit's house. There's bigger, wider, more difficult sets and more impressive lighting. It's a real triumph to this style of animation, and Aardman continue to be the pioneers of it. The film is also extremely feel-good and funny. It rediscovers that Aardman charm that some of their more recent projects have been missing. It knows what it is, it has its tongue in its cheek on many an occasion, and Feathers McGraw's return, I think, is done pretty damn well, to be honest with you. It stays respectful to everything that's been done prior in The Wrong Trousers. They keep him mysterious, they let you see more, but not too much. He still remains very much an ambiguous character, which I'm so grateful for. And I thought the film was clever in making callbacks and references to The Wrong Trousers, but not directly copying it. Sure, there were plenty of similarities, but it came across that it was knowingly poking fun at itself. In other films that might have annoyed me, but here I feel like I was charmed into letting them get away with it. But I must admit, despite my praise, I don't think it holds a flame to the original. I don't have many complaints for this movie, to be honest with you. I really did have fun with this. But if there is anything for me to shirk about, there are a fair few plot conveniences throughout the movie. Some of them are blink and you'll miss it, or you may be having so much fun with it that you don't even realise. It certainly was the case with me, because as soon as the film ended and I pulled back and started thinking about it, I realised some things don't make an awful lot of sense, but it's fine. And secondly, I love Peter Kay. I really do. I think he's brilliant. And I still enjoyed his role in this movie here, but I did find the policeman characters to be, I don't know, sometimes unnecessary. I think they're given more screen time than they actually need. Overall, A Vengeance Most Foul is a very fitting and fun sequel to a movie that I love from my childhood. It was a real pleasant treat for the whole family to sit around on Christmas Day and watch it after a filling Christmas dinner. And I'm going to give A Vengeance Most Foul an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching this review. Please be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and please do hit the comment section as well. Have you seen Wallace and Gromit, A Vengeance Most Foul? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you haven't had enough of this crazy ginger, you can always click on these suggested videos right here and get yourself lost in an IMO wormhole. But if not, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next review.